Hi, David Odell here with Odell Complete Concrete. This is the third and final part of this series. We went from just gravel and dirt to this stage in this video. We're going to show the whole overview at the end of it. But right now we're getting prepped to pour around the foundation that we put in. We just dropped down an old light pole. We're going to put a new light pole up. I got my hoe attachment on the Vermeer to dig. Went down 2.5 feet for this new light post. And I trenched over, dropped some conduit in there, stubbed it up along the front of the garage. And I also going to stub it up at the light post. Pretty windy day today, as you can tell by the palm tree leaves. Here's some of the setup. We have a little bit of radius going on just in the corners because we started in the back with a radius. In part 2, you can see that instead of just having corners, we're gonna soften it a little bit and radius them around. So along that foundation, that's for a carport. A new carport's gonna sit on that slab in the middle, and it is a little raised, about 1.5 inches. And then we have expansion foam glued onto that. So the new concrete we're prepping for is gonna pour up against that expansion foam. That also determines our elevation. We have some good native ground here, just sand and gravel. So all it needs is water and a plate compactor, and it makes for a great base. This is in Bullhead, Arizona. No freezing, no thawing. We get about 5 inches of rain a year. So we laid out the joint pattern ahead of schedule. We marked that forms and the concrete where we're going to be joining all this. We missed a little bit of the camera action on this job. Something about the settings on the camera weren't right, so we missed a little bit of the laydown, but basically we're just pumping this out, screeding it off. We got a 10-foot aluminum screed. We pulled a wet screed down the middle, and now we're screeding off of that right now. So from this angle, you can see the little drop down on that foundation. And that's a good way to do these rather than just having an entirely flat slab, because you're going to have a metal rail setting on that concrete, and you don't want water just sitting underneath it all the time. This way, they bring the siding down, the water will run away from the building. The metal rail that holds the whole building to the ground, it's not going to rust out on you. So this little radius on the right side is just purely decorative to kind of match the other side, which I think worked out really nice. When you look at it from the street, it kind of matches up real nice. We have Kenny pumping the concrete. We got gravel pit, and I have my brother here helping us lay it down. Right now, we just got it laid down and bull floated. A little too wet to run a walking edger on it. Here goes the dry line snapping for the control joints. So now it's joint time. And the joint layout was pretty simple. What we did was we did a joint at every joint on the foundation, and then we split the difference. In between the existing garage and this new foundation, we have a swell going through there. We have a high point in the middle, so portion of it's going to drain to the right, and some of it's going to drain to the left. So this joint layout's about 9 by 6. We've got like rectangles in here. Here's the Fresno going on. If you're interested in seeing the foundation getting poured, formed up, dug out, you can go to part 1 and see that. Now at this point, we've got all the joints in, starting to broom the back portion. This pour went 11 yards, and that's the maximum we can carry out here is 11 yards. Full load did it, just barely. Here's Eric, first time out on the knee boards. That 5th wheel that you see there in the background, once this carport goes up, then that 5th wheel will come back underneath it. It'll be kind of protected from the elements at that point. Here's the curing compound going on. All right, 6:20 in the morning, and this is our final day at the job. We poured Saturday, today's Monday, so we're back here to take a look at it and strip out the forms. The fun day, get the check. Here's what it looks like. That's a foundation for the garage. We got expansion foam along the edge, high point in the middle, breaks both ways. The water will never go in there into the garage. Elevated about 1.5 inches on the sides. That way the water will run down the siding and out away from the building. We've got a valley going both directions here. It looks like it drains. I don't see any puddling. You can kind of see the water trail. Had the homeowner wet this down every 2 hours for the last couple of days. So yeah, it's draining well. It's all curing out really nicely. Not a crack in it at this point, but it's a lot of concrete, a lot of potential. Possible patio area here, entertainment area right in this area would be nice. Maybe a nice big umbrella. We've got the new light post that's green treated. It's actually for a drop power pole. Like, see that pole back there? Same thing right here. We have schedule 80 coming out of the ground. Schedule 80 conduit. That's gonna go into the garage. Probably put a receptacle at the garage. GFI. Maybe another receptacle right here. But yeah, it's looking real good. I'm real happy with the outcome. Looks like I just got to strip some forms, move a little dirt around, do a little backfilling, a little cleanup, and head for the next one. All right, so this is strip day. Got here early in the morning, about 7 a.m. The forms are coming off real nice. Plus, I pre-oiled them all with the motor oil and diesel fuel is my mixture. Then I just spray it on there with a garden sprayer. Preserves your lumber, so your lumber is going to last a lot longer when you do that every time. And it's going to save you some money in the long run. So as we're doing this, I took my little 9-inch cutoff saw, deepened the joints on the ends. Helps for crack control, also water runoff out of those joints. Pretty soon here, I'm going to do a complete walk around this whole job site just to give you a full look at it. The entire, all parts of this series. The backyard, the front yard, foundation, the whole works. We're spreading out the gravel right now, kind of making everything flat again. All right, well, I'll finish cleaning up, and here's a little walkthrough of what the final results are. There it is. Another perfect job. Here's some initials and some footprints. All right, that about wraps up this video. Thanks for watching. Make sure you share, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. That way you're notified on our next upload. Oh, by the way, if you haven't seen part 1 and 2, you might want to watch those to get a complete overview. Transformation of this property. It went from, good to a lot better. Anyway, see you later. Bye.
Odell, complete concrete. Odell, complete concrete.